shoot, there goes the give game, huh? Maurice, I would like you to entertain the audience for a few minutes.
Few minutes? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I can start
He's gonna do his best. Everyone, please put your hands together for our new host, Maurice!
Woo! Well, first I'd like to point out there is that we will not see Fart Explosion, because that match got rescheduled because their neighbor, apparently, had a plumbing incident. When you live... I've never lived in a... What do they call them? Apartment, I guess? A multi-family house is what we call it in German. And it sounds really bad when all of a sudden there's water coming from your ceiling. Like, I'm trying to imagine what I would do. I would panic. What are you supposed to do? But yeah, probably just apartment. Apartment with someone living above you. But we're still gonna have a match, because it was slated to be a double. Instead we have a single. Which is still good, which I personally, from a commentator's perspective, prefer. I like being able to follow what's going on. I think Mythical 9 was saying, oh, this game is nice because it's easy to commentate, like there's no super fast movement, it's easy to understand what the obstacle is in the whip game. And I think it would have been a little less like that if we were trying to follow 4 games at once instead of 2. So I do appreciate any single thrown our way. Let me set up this match. 141. Load match. It is between Semi and MewYou. There we go. Semi, new face. MewYou, a very old face. This is from the movie Men in Tights or something, Robin Hood. We were watching Jeopardy, and one of the questions was related to that movie, and I was like, oh, we talked about that. Crazy, where the GK book takes you. Semi, new racer, has been doing a little well. I think went with a win and then a loss. And MewYou on the other side, I mean, we'll see, but also 1-1 probably at this point, because this is a Lizards 2 match. 11th edition, 12-20. Not great, not terrible. I've seen worse. Let's have a look what they played. Yeah, Semi winning the first match in End Step Steve against Hectate. That was nice to see someone new actually take a win. That's nice. End Step Steve was a cool game. That was the cat game. It's the funny cat occupations. And then one of them was Lassie. Is it Lassie? The first dog in space? Lassie? But it was a cat in the game. Like an alternate universe. Where cats are going to space instead of dogs. And then lost to Midboss in Ivy the Kiwi. Actually a pretty, like, considering the competition, a close race. And considering that it's the type of game Laika, yeah. Why am I thinking of Lassie? Considering the game is one of those games where you can just go really fast if you're good, and Midboss is good. A pretty respectable performance. On the other side, MewYou losing to 90 in Splash Lake, ID's favorite game, but winning against Palladian in Shinobido, Tales of the Ninja. Shinobido. Game? Images. Huh? PS2? We had a PS2 game? Looks like Tenchu. I can tell you that much. So I assume it's Tenchu. Wait, is that the game I'm thinking of? The one where you can, like, you gotta, like, carry the rice thing through enemies, and it's really silly and everything. It's like kind of jank. Oh man. If I draw a game and I get these restrictions that the racers just got. Requires mouse, requires color vision, full screen only, motion sickness warning. Hell yeah. That sounds like some kind of first person, either fast-paced shooter or puzzle game. Like motion sickness could also imply like Portal. But also it could imply Overkill and the other one, Ultra Kill. They should make more games in the series. Triple Kill, Godlike, Savage Sick. Oh, it's a puzzle game. First person puzzler. Let's go. Big fan. Oh, we're not gonna play it. Looking at the win history, Semi's 1-1 with a loss that I would still call a good performance. No, maybe my money would be on Semi in this match, but MewYou has the experience, so maybe my money would be on MewYou in this match. This has been a lot of few minutes for Mythical 9 to come back.
I'm back.
Hi.
You did it. You did it.
I did.
Perfect.
I literally ran out just before you came back out of things to say.
That's what I guessed you were saying.
Oh, but
when
I
heard you start saying my name.
I could talk about Windjammers and how that's a really cool game. And I really like I don't like fighting games, but I feel like Windjammer is a fighting game and I like that one.
It is. All of the higher level ideas behind fighting games are all there.
Yeah.
Didn't we have Windjammers as like one of the games in one of our player versus player tournaments? Maybe it was for Mystery Fun Fest?
It was in Fun Fest, yeah.
Yeah.
I got second. Woo! I got my ass handed to me in the final.
Who won it?
I forgot. I only remember that I lost and how much I lost. I don't remember who it was against.
People usually do remember, I think. A sign of respect.
Yeah, I don't have that.
So I guess it's just a lack thereof on your
Yeah,
part.
I don't have that. Pocky and Rocky is a game a friend made me play. Wait, no, we played it. No, hold
We
on.
played
No,
it.
I wasn't making a joke about that. Actually, like a friend made me play it like a few years ago. Like 5 years ago. And I didn't like it back then, but trying it again, I liked it a lot more. And I was thinking of Alphazar's Head, the UFO 50 game. That's a good game.
Which one is that again?
It's the one that's like Pocky and Rocky.
Oh, it's the one that's like Pocky and Rocky, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like collect cards, and if it's 3 of the same, it's like the good version of the card.
Yeah.
It's a little limited in how much you can actually collect. Like at some point you just have everything and then you just go for shields or heal, I guess. That's my main problem with it, but I mean it's UFO 50, it's kind of like 70% games. And as a 70% game of Pocky and Rocky, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it turns out Pocky and Rocky is good enough that 70% of it is still pretty good.
I had problems, like I have criticisms towards the game towards the end. Do you remember that
That
hallway
one
with the
specifically?
Pocky and Rocky? Do you remember the hallway with the balls?
Yeah, they follow like grooves.
Yeah, and sometimes they're more predictable than other times. I had problems with that part. And then the boss
Have
was a
you
little
seen
silly.
Any of the like sort of remaster of Pocky and Rocky?
No.
It's pretty good.
I did play a similar game, which was like it was a Japanese only game, but they re-released it later for the Switch, I think, like a PlayStation game or something. And it was very Pocky and Rocky, and my friend, the same friend I played Pocky and Rocky with 5 years ago, we played that one, and then the game soft locked because they didn't consider you need magical power to solve a puzzle. and there were no enemies left to get magical power, and I was so pissed off. This was after like 3 hours of playing.
Wow.
I was so
A
upset.
modern game soft lock. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I mean modern-ish. It's a newer release, so I guess it's modern, but it's like in essence it was still the PlayStation 1, I believe, game. Maybe chat knows it. So the part we were stuck on, you had to like freeze the floor in order to make like a path or something. And like I said, it was very Pocky and Rocky 2-player at the same time. It was kind of anime. I mean, obviously. Japanese only, I believe. It sound too help. The first,
I'm glad you had
the
to
first
say it,
level
so.
were like a few islands. The very first level. I remember that. You had to like cross some islands to get around.
Some of my favorite moments on these broadcasts is what game is Maurice thinking of?
Well, I don't know. That's why we have chat.
I mean, there are people who love to try to figure this stuff out, right? There's like the subreddit where it's like, well, I
tip of
played
my
a game as a
joystick.
kid, and yeah.
Oh man, I asked on that subreddit with the worst description ever because I couldn't remember anything, and the guy found it. I was so
Yeah.
amazed. I was like, oh yeah, it's like a first-person game. It looks really bad. It's like heretic or something. That's kind of what it looks like. And then you punch an hourglass and you die, so you don't punch it. Instead, you go out the wall or something. And he was like, yeah, I know that game.
At least punch an hourglass is a very specific thing.
But yeah, chat hasn't figured out this game, and I'm trying to find it on Google now, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, well, this is a console we don't play very often, so I'm not surprised it's taking a little bit longer than usual. Though we had people struggle to set up an NES game earlier, yesterday. It just sort of reaffirmed my theory that four-way races just always take twice as long to set up.
I don't think I'll be able to find it. I'm really upset now.
The paste bin for this game that we're gonna play shortly, with which we do not have to guess what it is. The paste bin contains a lot of words. Just a lot of words on this page. It's not very long in terms of like number of lines, but every single line is a sentence that goes all the way across the screen. And it's got this really scary controls are given in game, which drives me
I like
a
it.
little. I don't. Just tell me what they are. Let me bind my controls to things that make sense before the race.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to find out that dash is on a face button when I'd rather have it on a trigger.
oh, you do that? You would rebind
Yeah.
a dash?
Yeah.
I don't. I'd be scared that the game has like a QTE or something. And it's like, oh, press the X button, and I'm like, oh crap, what did I? Was that the dash? R1, I guess. And then I'm already dead.
I'd probably do it.
Okay.
But also, like, sometimes it's like, how quickly do I button through this dialogue or whatever? Because, like, it's going to teach me important things. And there's now this, like, trade-off between internalized information versus speed. Whereas when it's all in a paste bin, I'm allowed to take as long as I want to go over the paste bin and double and triple and quadruple check.
Yeah,
It's not wrong, per se.
I do like
can
a
test someone's ability to internalize information that way, but it's just not the way. It's not what I want.
Yeah, I do agree with your opinion of going through the controls before the race. I do like a little mantra sometimes. I go like jump, 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 and I'm like miming pressing the X button before the race starts and attack,
see.
attack, attack, so that I don't forget what it. Usually I do that when I bind things to keyboard. Like if the key is it's like arrow keys, Z and X, because I almost have to rebind those keys because my Z key is somewhere completely else, and it's really.
Right.
When I was little, I played Cave Story like that. It was awful.
Where are the keys you used?
Y and Z are
Roughly speaking.
switched, so I pressed X and Y on your keyboard.
Oh no.
And that was
Incredible.
awful. Like having to jump on either X and then shooting on Y. Like mashing Y as you sometimes press X. That's awful.
You can skip some cutscenes and move during some dialogue scenes. Metroidvania, but the main path is linear. It'll tell you if you go the wrong way.
Still trying to find this game. I don't even know what the genre is called. I'm trying... Like, is it a shoot 'em up, Pocky and Rocky? Because I can't search for Pocky and Rocky, that just gives me Pocky and Rocky.
Right.
It's not a genre, apparently. And I think...
Shooting game, I think, is to describe what I think of as a shmup. I think people know you call that a shooting game, so maybe Pocky and Rocky is a shoot 'em up.
Hold on, I will ask my friend. Maybe he will see my message.
This pastebin has some tips, and those tips are like not general game tips. It's like very specific. Like when you defeat X boss, you'll need to go back and jump up to the Y thing. Like we try to avoid having pastebins that are like a series of steps, like a guide telling you how to complete it, because otherwise it would just be a disaster. Seems we're bending a little bit to have this one in, I think. So many words in this pastebin.
I gotta
We'll
check.
have to reference this a number of times.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like vertically compact. It's like you said, the sentences are long. It's a wide pastebin.
Scary, I think. If I was a player and I had this and I had to try to keep all this in my head. We got a fan of Semi's in the chat. I showed up to the Mystery Funhouse to cheer on.
Yeah, that's cool.
I always love seeing that. Seeing new faces in there. Sometimes it even says like first time chatter. And I'm like, hello and welcome. Soyo Oka and Taro Bando, the composers for Super Mario Kart. Who composed Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for the DS? Don't know if we'll ever know.
Probably in the credits. By this day and age, people have figured out that crediting your developers is not the worst thing.
Well, we're not going to be beating the whole game, so we won't see the credits. We're going to be going to unlock the Reveal Secrets power.
What kind of goal is this? Reveal secrets!
The goal is weird, but the path gets less linear right afterward, and the following boss is gimmicky, so that's why we're stopping here.
Alright, here we go. I'm a little scared. I remember we had a DS game which was Transformers, I think? And that was kind of an underwhelming race, skill-wise.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it was just a bunch of encounters.
Felt like it didn't give a lot of opportunity for a better player to outplay a weaker player.
Yeah.
This should be easy enough.
We're skipping dialogue. We got a map.
All right. Quick stretch of the hammies.
We got a tutorial to walk through doors to reach new areas.
I'm looking at the wrong screen. Should we? Maybe we should switch
what is
to
happening?
the
Is
other layout.
MewYou moving through the map?
No, this is a DS game. Hold on. We're switching.
You're
We're
on
switching.
the map screen. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, look, it's Spider-Man.
we're going over here.
Spider-Man's on the screen in the Spider-Man game. Spider-Man shat to red dimensions. Love it. Love that for us.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's Mysterio. We gotta defeat him.
Oh, you want a piece of this?
You can web zip in lots of different directions. These diagonal ones are gonna speed you up. The pace bin implies. We're punching. We uppercut him into a sweep on the following. Yeah, got some OTGs. Mysterio's not doing anything. He's just getting knocked around. Simi is not skipping the dialogue.
We really need to find a new way to settle our differences.
He's just doing the same combo. Oh, he's got a shield now. It's the tablet. You gotta steal it. You gotta web that tablet and yank it out of his hands. Okay, something you win, I guess. Find the noir portal.
Game's like aggressively stereo.
It sure is. Semi's almost done. MewYou's gotta find the noir portal. I guess that's on the map in the top right. Offense upgrade. Launching uppercut. Press up and Y.
Right, magic shard. Do your thing.
Oh no, I guess the red exclamation mark is where we need to be.
This is like an amazing Spider-Man thing that Peter Parker is suddenly like a techie dude, right? He was never a techie dude in the Tobey Maguire movies.
Yeah, I mean, he is in the comics. He's a big smarty pants nerd. But those movies, he doesn't even build his own web shooters.
Yeah, he like shoots it out of his skin.
Yeah, it's like organic.
Great. Now I can't go.
I don't know which one I prefer.
Got a defense upgrade and then a tutorial about defense or something that MewYou skips. Oh, Semi found a more direct path through this section.
Yeah,
Taking the lead.
Oh, we're spinning.
This is the mini game we need the tablet for?
We need to spin the tablet and click the things.
Oh my god. Why are we spinning the tablet? What? Just let me Spider-Man.
Search the museum for tablet fragment.
This isn't Spider-Man.
DS game's bad.
Oh my god. Spin the tablet. Why?
You gotta spin the tablet, man.
I don't want to spin the tablet.
Oh, MewYou, you gotta click the, or not? You
Semi is now Noir Spider-Man.
It was like you have to click and hold on the hands to defeat them, but MewYou did nothing of the sort, and the game was like, congratulations.
Oh, he throws the hat at the screen. It almost makes me think it was a 3DS game. They love to find reasons to have the 3D pop out.
I love the 3D. People are like, oh, I immediately turned it off. Nope. Full 3D at all times when I had that thing. I mean, I still have it, but when I played that thing.
Even when I did have 3D, it was never full 3D. That always bothered me.
I loved it.
Use breakdancing against this wall. See, clearly this thing moves, right? But like, does it move right now or later? Oh, it's kicking it. It's reacting.
It's doing, yeah, but I don't know. It's got this like texture on it that makes it seem indestructible. It's
Doesn't look
what
like
did Semi
there's,
do?
like, anything else? I missed it.
Oh, we can go down in this screen. Oh yeah, this is where Semi went.
That is what Semi did.
And then this door once again looks unbreakable.
You can go really fast if you know what you're doing, huh?
It's interesting. This game is I actually really like. This game is basically Metroidvania, but more linear. But you can still figure out which path looks better based on the minimap.
Yeah. Spider-Man shot in the face. There's a path upwards for Semi. But, like, where exactly... I think it's when you come in, like, from the left, you can go up, but not from here. Also, the red exclamation mark is down.
That's where we are.
So this block, then.
Come back here later.
Was it yellow? Where was it yellow?
Oh, did you hear? Spider-Man said, I need to come back here later.
Spoiler. How do we open the gate? Do we have to
Is
kill the
going
guys?
To the top right. Okay, let's see. You can ignore enemies outside of boss fights. However, the first goal with Noir Spider-Man to stop the museum heist requires beating the enemies in the marked room.
Okay, yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
So MewYou catching up a little bit by Semi just doubting the pace bin or not being sure about it.
MewYou, however, doesn't know how to get into that top area at all. Is breakdancing a signpost.
Oh, we like
in a
below the
completely separate room.
Oh, that's annoying. But this is the same... Oh wait, no, it's not the same spot on the minimap. We're somewhere completely else. There we go.
Yeah. We're the yellow. Oh, look at these moves up the wall. Is that really the best way to do that? I don't know. There's the vent to the left. MewYou doesn't see it. Sees this one on the right.
Yeah, we should go left.
Yeah.
To the right is where we go afterwards. That's where our Semi is going. Or not.
Probably if there's the block. I did not think you could go under that wall, but Semi spotted that immediately.
Must have been the wind.
Crouch down. No, Semi didn't do it. Lock. Okay, Semi's backtracking. Is now, oh no, doesn't want to backtrack. Must have missed something in here. Okay, MewYou needs to fight these guys, and is. Okay, so that's a little bit of time gained.
I could probably run up the wall.
Web zip at an upward angle so I can run up the wall. Okay. Like that. I would say that Spider-Man can run on a wall at any time for any reason. I don't think he would have any special qualifiers there, but okay.
I feel like that's basically his entire thing.
You sure picked a good
Boomerang.
time to die.
Let's fight like
It's just an Australian guy with a boomerang.
So just an
Got one on
Australian
his
guy.
hat. Oh, Semi web zipped the boomerang out of his hands. Okay, so Boomerang has activated one of my implanted memories, Marie style.
Okay.
Spin says, after defeating Boomerang, take the upward path and return to the first portal you arrived from, not the one marked on the map.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But I also like that you remembered that. This gives me hope for your participation in MT20.
Oh, you're gonna be so disappointed when it actually happens. People are saying you were gonna be so harsh on me, but I think you like me too much. Your greatest quality as a commentator is how much you empathize with the runners. I think you'll just be heartbroken.
I'm upset when the game cheats the runners. You know?
Yeah,
I warned you this would come.
Oi.
I hear it. I hear it in your voice. Okay, here's MewYou approaching the second section here. It's pretty close to the, well, there is that one wall that Semi had trouble finding, but if Semi gets through there, it's going to be into the Boomerang fight, and there's just this one boss fight behind.
Excellent work, Spider-Man. But
You mean
your
MewYou?
victory was merely the beginning.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
must
there it
now
is.
pass the tablet to the hero
Oh,
of
get in there.
2099.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, defeated the wall boss, just the boss now.
Glad to be of service.
Just the sub boss.
Yeah, the
Second
other
phase.
boss. Wow, nice moves there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can see the marked one on the map is way up at the top.
And instead we're moving to which one?
Return to the first portal you arrived from. So I think on the left. The
Purple? Yeah, makes sense. But I mean,
Oh, we have it.
Why?
got a ground pound to break the blocks. Yeah, I don't know why at all.
this make like from a game design perspective, this makes no sense to me. Oh, I think Semi is
This is
going
the wrong way. Oh no.
Unless you can go through the heart.
Oh yeah, oh that's open now. You can slam that down right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we know from watching MewYou try to defeat this one. That's what that one was. But this is this no, this is the wrong way. Had to break the first one. No, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
If this guy wasn't spawn camping the vent. What is this, Among Us?
MewYou's getting hit down to really low health. Boomerang takes out Spider-Man with a haymaker.
Damn.
Do you have to grab his boomerang and throw it back at him? It does hit for 21 damage. Like, it's pretty good.
I feel like you could just like take the boomerang and like break it over your knee so it breaks and then you can't fight anymore.
It's like, you really should have brought something more than a boomerang to this battle with Spider-Man.
Oh, we're spinning again. Let's go.
Oh my god. Touch and hold. It says it. It says it at the top there.
Yeah, the hand.
What are these things? They're so weird and they look horrible.
It said like minions or something. I think it's some evil guy.
It's like
he's
they just
sending
put
his
a
minions.
shit post in the middle of the video game. It's so weird.
Look, man, it's a DS game. They had to use the touchscreen.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna take now this top right portal, and that's gonna go to the right, and that's gonna get us to the marked area?
Oh, maybe when you go to the other one, it's like, oh, I can't go this way.
Yeah.
Why isn't Semi going to where it's marked? The paste bin! Oh,
The pastement explicitly says not to.
I think Semi is actually checking why Semi is not going to where it says it's marked.
It has no follow-up afterwards. It just says return to the portal you arrived from.
Like on the very left? Wait, can we not go here?
That's the one we arrived from.
Can you not go this way?
I almost wonder if you just needed to, like, maybe you learn an ability when you come back here, and now you can go to the marked spot on the map. Like, maybe dropping off the tablet or whatever in the minigame is necessary.
What's Semi doing?
Apparently both testers went to the marked spot on the map, so this race just got weird. We'll see what MewYou does. Boomerang's defeated. Got a nice zoom in on Spider-Man contemplating a light as if he were Mothman drawn to this glowing thing on the wall.
I mean, I will make like a prediction that if this race is decided by one of the raiders trusting the paste bin and the paste bin lying, then this will be decided as a no contest.
Yeah, that would be pretty lame. We'll see what happens. Here comes MewYou. It's decision time.
Yeah, where's MewYou going?
Sneaking around, just trying to go left, and nothing seems to go left.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, Semi is continuing.
Now MewYou wants to go up.
Up is correct.
The web zip just won't cooperate. There we go. Semi wants in this vent. Okay. Maybe that was it. Maybe it had trouble getting into that vent and so thought no progress upwards could be made.
Oh!
This! Now we have the slam for this.
Glowy.
And MewYou is also going the correct way, as far as we can tell. Oh, never mind. Has decided against it immediately after I said it. It's just leaving. Oh, you
heading
can't go
towards the
here
next
at all!
Oh.
This is just not a path. Or something. Yeah, look,
It did seem that way.
there's nothing in
We
the
have
ceiling.
We have a down slam. Nothing to do with... Well, there is a... Wasn't there a block?
I don't think there's a way. And it seems like MewYou isn't aware that there's not a way. Even though, like,
Discovered a dimension
there's like a...
between this world and the
Semi
other,
asked in
which
race chat, where do I go after the boomerang fight? And then Xenix, the moderator, said, refer to the paste bin. So it's kind of a clue to MewYou. Oh, that's also where I'm going right now. So maybe I should
Yeah.
check the paste bin.
that's a very, very, very big help for MewYou right now that Semi went ahead and just asked.
But MewYou is still trying to go up, I think.
Yeah,
It's not referring to the pastebin.
is not going left, that's for sure.
Yeah, like in this case, I would not say that this is an unfair outcome of the match, because the pastebin says, go where you came from.
We've got a new Spider-Man and he can fly, but he doesn't like electricity.
I mean, none of them do, I think.
I get Miles Morales has a sort of electric thing going on, didn't he? A little bit. Okay, this time we're over the electric wall. MewYou is heading the right direction.
Yeah. And no, Ferret, I think your pastebin is fine. I don't think either of the testers.
I think what happened is that the players had trouble in-game finding the path. Like, it's just kind of on this angle, it's hard to see like vents and stuff, and the overall connectedness of things, and the controls are kind of difficult. So I think they were just like having trouble making their way or knowing how they could make their way to the place where they were trying to go, and so that made them doubt. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Got a boss fight against Vulture, I assume this is. Looks like you can just catch him on Wake Up and knock him back down again. Okay, let's see if you can find the upwards path in this section. It was like on the... You go through this vent on the right. Or maybe it's already a wrong turn, I'm not sure. But there's a path on the upwards... An upwards path on the far left at some point. Oh, it's just sticking to the ceiling. Okay, drops down. That's the point, I think.
Somebody really ought to clip your wings.
I don't like this Spider-Man voice. Looking good for me, except for the fact that they're trailing by a fair margin.
Yeah. It's had more trouble with the boss, which made them fall even further behind.
Well, Semi is not having a good boss fight here, down to 36 health. He's getting shot. These wingtips.
What is it with birds in video games and shooting feathers at you? It seems like counterproductive for their own mobility.
Oh, what if there was a boss fight where you just needed to like have them lose all their feathers? The gunshot feathers or whatever this is into the swooping punch is pretty nasty. The idiot just landed on the ground.
He's like a fish out of water.
Oh, what a combo. Went on the ground for multiple hits, then into the launcher, followed up in the air with even more hits. That seems like the bread and butter you want to be going for from now on. MewYou's cursor is all over the place on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not quite accurate to what we're seeing.
It must not be. It's having a lot of trouble with
the
it
hands
overall,
are
though.
the hands are grabbing our big tablet.
This is gonna be another death, I think, for Semi.
No,
Needs a better plan than just hope the boss comes down to you.
MewYou
Oh, you
is losing.
lose progress when
MewYou
they
is
grab
losing
it.
to the tablet boss.
Oh yes, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go,
Spin-
here we go.
spin it.
Spin it, spin
Crank
it,
that
spin
thing,
it.
Gordon.
Yes.
There we go.
Congratulations. Semi just running along the ground after Vulture. Vulture turns around, fires 4 shots. Semi can't dodge. He's doing good on the combo once they finally get a hold of it. Oh, he's got an invincible move on Wake Up. You can't just keep chaining him. So hard to approach. Is there? Can you web swing off of like nothing? You know, like if Spider-Man just shoots up in the air.
Oh, the classic Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you can like grab yourself to him. That's a move he has in the modern games.
Because just running at him and jumping and stuff, it's just not working.
Especially his charge.
Maybe you are supposed to just kind of wait it out until he comes down to you.
Oh, got another combo in after the wake up. Oh, the damage.
Yeah, but this one now is invincible.
Oh,
no,
from behind.
From behind.
Oh, if you can
that's
just
a game
chain this
changer.
forever.
Overran
Lost it, but that's fine. So be careful. No, don't run at him. Oh my god.
It wants to get under. Can't get shot if you're under.
Well,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I think he like teched.
oh, be careful
on the
with
ground,
this.
Smash Brothers style.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Still has to lead though.
Yeah. I mean, I really doubt MewYou's gonna come in and one-shot this guy.
It's
It's
possible.
pretty tricky. It's possible, but I wouldn't say probable. Given the trouble they had with Boomerang.
That actually is a name.
I bet it's a real guy from the comics.
Oh yeah, yeah, but like, is his name Boomerang?
That's his supervillain name.
I would come up with a cooler supervillain name. Like,
Okay,
not...
but all you do is throw boomerangs, so like...
Well, that could be like the... I don't know. Down Thunder.
the killer from down under.
Yeah! Something more creative. Oh, defeat Velour for MewYou as well now.
I think that's supposed to be Vulture. It just got crunched up real bad.
Yeah.
You lure. Here we go. So MewYou's combo, look, it doesn't do as much damage. Oh, some kind of crazy backwards jumping kick to get him in the back of the head was pretty cool. It's coming in with the Captain Falcon up airs from below.
Yeah, but it's not that smart because you still get hit, especially from the dive bomb.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Semi, one
possible
more
to
hit.
get the hits in. 2 health. Nothing can hit Semi.
Oh, he does the attack that makes him the most vulnerable. Maybe you can combo him a little bit.
He's gonna fall down. Difficult to follow
This is
up.
awkward.
Oh, finds it.
Okay, one more. Can you get
Jumps
this?
over from behind.
Oh!
Combo.
The dumber they are, the harder they fall.
Clutch.
That was well done. That's the kind of clutch you need to do.
Yeah.
MT.
Those are match deciding moments right there.
This dimensional power conduit should prove useful. So compact.
What? Dimensional power gun?
Oh, what is this blender move? It's just destroying MewYou. We didn't see that at all. That door's locked. You must have to fight these guys. This is scary. The paceman clarifies something that it outlined above, again in the tip section. Dying in a conduit fight is a game over. I don't really know what that means. Is conduit a guy? But it's a game over. The first one has a checkpoint right before. The second one has a checkpoint slightly out of the way, which you might want to get. That could be a really big moment if someone does not go and get that checkpoint.
This is the first conduit fight.
This is a conduit fight. Okay.
Well, I don't know. What's a conduit?
Conduits grant each Spider-Man new powers from a hero in another dimension. Enter the conduit and defeat all enemies to unlock a new power. Got it.
But that's where we are, yeah. But this is the first one of those. This also means that... Like, which part of the map are checkpoints? Is it those black squares?
Maybe.
So there's like something to be said of guessing where the next conduit fight is and then going to the checkpoint next to it.
I guess so. MewYou is being more defensive against this boss. Oh, just tried to
Immediately
approach
gets wrecked.
aggressively and got punished. Has not found the best combo the way that Semi did.
With me being here. Time for an
He's getting
escape.
blocked.
Yeah, that happened a bunch of times to Semi, but Semi figured out like the rhythm where you can hit this guy repeatedly without him blocking.
Oh, I thought MewYou was gonna just get him while he was in the air. I wonder if you can just run away when Vulture's shooting feathers, and he'll come to you and ground pound or something.
Like manipulating the AI.
Yeah. Because our players constantly approach, and that doesn't seem to go well overall.
Yeah. Semi's strat of being below the boss and doing those backflips seemed to work pretty well.
If you space it out right, you can avoid getting hit.
You got wake up button uppercut.
This looks like a good place
Oh,
to rest for a
it's
second.
punching him while he flies in.
Well done, Miguel.
Meanwhile,
It
the
is now
tablet's
time to
acquired.
aid the hero.
Are we gonna spin again?
Hold up. You don't mean Peter Parker? Wow.
Yeah, when we get back to the portal.
Spider-Man. Lila's never gonna believe this.
I would be so frustrated that this dialogue on the bottom of the screen is covering the map I need to be navigating.
It's like distracting you. Wow,
Oh.
Peter Parker.
A bomb just went off and did 50 damage to Semi.
MewYou
MewYou
is close, but it's also close to
could
dying.
do this.
Oh, what's the boss
Yeah.
doing? Oh, he's shooting. Oh, he's dive bombing. That's good. One combo. Oh, careful of the wake up.
Kicked him off the
Oh!
wake up. Okay, no!
Oh!
Read the run past, and the attack followed Spider-Man right to left.
Oh, we're spinning.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is expert thingamajigger maneuver
Yeah.
removal here.
Oh, don't get grabbed. Oh, you got grabbed.
Overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed.
You gotta spin the thing.
Losing progress. It's the hands.
No.
They're so strong.
He was already half dead and the boss was barely started.
Yeah. This is, so far, worse than MewYou's first attempt.
Defend the
Alright,
tablet
so-
as it moves between dimensions. That's what we're doing.
It is once again your
Staying away
turn.
from the boss
Take
does
the one
nothing,
called
except keep you
Tinkerer.
safe.
Why?
But
The
it takes a
inventive
while
excuse
before
for
he
like
decides to
taking
finally come down.
But it's still the safe and surefire way. You know, the
Yes.
slow and steady wins the race, but maybe not when you're
Wow.
behind.
What a bait.
Ouch. Coming out of nowhere, 23 damage.
I'd probably pack it in and try again.
Maybe.
So there's a lot of boss fight to go.
Underground. Nice city plan.
Going for the aggressive wake up combos. Huh? It's kind of
Yeah.
working.
His back is against the wall. Wait, flipped him around? No, okay. But it gets in with another punch.
Okay, now run away. He's gonna attack, and then you get him. Yeah. Oh, but then he suddenly flies away this time.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
gonna
this is
you're
a
gonna
good
get
position.
you're gonna get stunned. Is it?
I think he has to swoop once before he does the dive bomb straight down.
Okay. Maybe get like 3 more combos in. He's gonna attack. Yeah. Like you get away so that he doesn't hit you with the wake up.
Whoa, 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 look out.
This must be one of those dimensional conduit things.
Meanwhile, Semi.
Uses
Oh.
to gain abilities from the other heroes.
Spider-Man told Semi that this is a conduit, but like
Yeah.
3 seconds before Semi was able to react, maybe. I don't know if Semi has activated the checkpoint.
Your outfit looks better without accessories.
Also, I mean, it doesn't matter if you can just beat these guys up. Oh,
These guys don't seem too threatening, but
yeah, and they give you health
one
when
will-
you kill them.
oh. One will kind of jump up and save his buddy by hitting you out of your combo.
Now I got shields. Enemy with shields in games are always annoying.
Not for Spider-Man.
It's not.
He rips that shit off and throws it in their face. He's like, thank you for the ammunition.
MewYou has beaten the dude. But the Valor.
The velour. It's still a pretty big lead.
They pick up the shields again. That's kind of cute.
Spider-Man's like, good. Oh, what a combo. The like 4 hits on the ground into the launcher, into the continued combo is doing Semi so many favors.
Oh, reveal secrets.
That's it.
Is that it?
The race is over.
That's
I was
it.
wondering. It is. Who cares about checkpoints? Just win the conduit fight.
Is that the goal?
That's the goal.
Oh yeah, it is.
Again, it's a little bit of a weird ending spot, but it opens up way too much as a Metroidvania from here. You having trouble with Shield Guy?
Use
You're Spider-Man.
Use the web. How do I shot web?
How do I shot web? Is crawling on the ground trying to get under the shield?
Has figured out how to crawl, but doesn't know how to shot web.
Yeah.
The two worlds
Spider-Man
collide.
can crawl, but
So stupid.
is trying to bait him, get him to look one way and then hit him from the other side. It's not quite working. We're joined by our winner,
Oh.
Semi. Hello.
Oh my god, my heart is racing.
You must have been worried about like where to go, right?
Yeah, after the boomerang fight, the pace bin said to like go back in the first portal. And then it didn't say what to do after that, so it's just like, oh god.
Yeah, you're just standing in this old area. Like, is this right? Like,
Yeah, especially I died a bunch of times on that Vulture boss. I was like, oh god, I'm way behind now. Oh,
Vulture
goodness.
was tough. Tough for you and your opponent.
God, I don't know how to describe it, but this game feels not the greatest to control.
It looks like when you're attacking, like you kind of get locked into certain animations sometimes, like your finishers.
Yeah, and like trying to jump, like I input the jump command, but it's like there's like maybe a half second of delay, and then I get hit for like 23 points of damage by vultures. It was frustrating.
How about like the web swing stuff? We've seen a number of like clearly not the best way to move through a room sort of movements from both of you. Like it looks really tough because you're just so fast, I guess.
Yeah, you can't really see much of where's going on, and like half the time I'm trying to look at the minimap too, just to like figure out the right path. There's a bunch of times where I'd like go fast, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going fast in the wrong direction, and then I have to like backtrack everything. So yeah, it was kind of a balance of like, okay, I see this big room, I see like the exit, then I can like, okay, I can go fast here. But otherwise, like I kind of have to like take it slow, like read what the options are, read like where the doors are. Yeah, it was interesting. I imagine like a practice speed game version of this would be really interesting.
Oh yeah, I bet with the web swing mechanic, there's all kinds of ways to just blast through these rooms.
I barely use like the normal web swing. I tried like the zipline thing more.
Yeah. You found a combo, I think about halfway through the race, maybe against Boomerang or something, where
Yes.
it was like 3 hits on the ground into a launcher and then like following up in the air.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Especially against Vulture, when I found out you could like just go behind him and like trap him in an infinite like that, that was like, okay, finally I have a chance of beating this jerk.
Yeah, that was huge.
I feel like there's a way to extend the air combo too. I don't understand now. I don't know how I did it at that one time. Like, nope, whatever. Oh my god.
It must have, I mean, it must have been like, you must have been firing on all cylinders. Like there's no downtime and so many things to consider in terms of like navigation, the tips the pace bin says, the movement, the combat.
Oh god, yeah. The entire like time I was like, what's a conduit? How do I know what's a conduit fight? Because the pace spin is like, oh yeah, if you game over the conduit fight, then it's like it's really bad. I'm just like, oh god, what is a conduit fight? I thought it'd be a boss, and then it was just like this move enemies. I was like, oh, I can deal with that.
We had that realization on commentary. We were just like, this. It's got to be time for this pace spin note about conduits, right? Probably. And then we looked at the bottom of the screen and realized that it was telling us about the conduit you were currently in.
Yeah, it was a little scary. I thought like, where's the power station or wherever? Like, where am I supposed to go? The entire time it was just kind of half panic.
Well, it's in those moments that you know, you're really put to the test, and I think you really rose to the challenge. You played really good.
Thank you. Yes, I'm super glad. My goal for this mystery tournament was like 2 wins, so I beat that goal.
Nice. Yeah, where are we in the bracket now?
I'm going to Lizards 3.
Okay. You lost once to mid boss. Wait, where is it? You should be down here somewhere. Oh boy, the search function on challenge is a real disaster. I just search for semi, like just the text, like find it please, and then I click the arrow to scroll to it, and it just can't. It just doesn't. I hate this website. Best of luck in your. Oh wait, is that you? Yes. Okay, Marshmaster is your next opponent. I did it.
Ooh.
And then Easy Matt after that. I can tell you Marshmaster is pretty strong. He usually does really well in these.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Well, we wish you luck.
Where is my opponent?
So overall, I don't know. They've seemed to have most of the same troubles with navigation, most of the same troubles with like Vulture. I would say a little bit less comfortable. Well, first off, is a little bit struggling with the spinny mini games that you have to play.
Oh god, those are so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit not as fast with the mouse, I think, on this stuff. But that combo you found, I think, really helped you out with boss fights.
Yes.
It is once
Especially
again
Vulture, I
your
think was the big one.
turn.
I feel like there's a lot of moves options there. Like I just realized, like the whole like swing thing, like that does damage if you knock into enemies. I don't know if that's good, but like I feel like there's a lot of interesting options. Oh god. And there's like a throw too. I don't know. I just stuck to the one thing that worked, and it seemed to have worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. There's probably all kinds of untapped potential.
God, these shield guys are annoying.
Any interest in continuing to play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for the Nintendo DS?
No, not really.
Got it.
I feel like the combat just feels slightly too stiff for me to really enjoy it. This web swinging doesn't feel too bad though, now that I'm actually trying it. Actually, usually when I play Metroidvania, I like to take my time and like go through all the optional areas, get all of the items. So it feels really weird like rushing through to like, just the objective. So I don't know. Maybe it'll feel better if I'm like just exploring.
Yeah, at your own pace.
It's funny.
think
This is like my
you-
second DS game of this tournament.
Oh, really? We don't have too many of them, I think.
What are the odds?
We had 2 just today so far.
I love seeing like weird and wonderful games that I don't usually get to play. That's my favorite part of that mystery tournament, so I'm happy.
Nice. True, yeah. Blade Twin Swords earlier had the second DSi game from the same series of video games, even in Mystery Tournament.
I can use this to gain abilities from the other heroes.
Okay, so I think this is the second conduit fight from MewYou now.
Nice.
So if Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for the DS was not to your taste, what sort of game would you like to draw for your next match?
I'm not too picky. I think I said before, like, I just like seeing weird things I've never seen before. So like, just anything where like, you know, it's weird new mechanics. It's like something I haven't seen in a while. I'm happy. Even if I might not be good at it, like, just seeing interesting things is just the best part.
Well, I hope we have, like, we definitely have something in the pool that you've never seen before. Probably a lot of somethings, but I don't know how many, right? There's also just like, here's a platformer, right? Lots of those too.
Oh, this does no, never mind.
Just bouncing the guy over and over with the ground pound.
I think that does damage even if they're knocked down. I should have done that. There's kind of a balance of like, how much do you try new tech versus like how much you just rely on like what works.
Yes, you've hit on a core push-pull sort of idea in Mystery Tournament. So there's the finish from MewYou.
Nice.
So far, all they have to say about it is meh. Whether the game or their performance, I'm not sure yet. But they are in the waiting room, so we can go ahead and pull them in.
Sounds great.
Chat with them a little bit before moving on, I think, to another match. I know there's a lot of matches today. Let me look. Oh yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
O'clock rather. It's those matches. Well, the one's a double. There's 5 more matches today.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna grab them. All right. We're joined by MewYou. Hello.
Hello.
What did you think of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions?
I hate Metroidvania. So
Yeah, the navigation, like, there's a lot of pastebin notes about getting around, but also just like the map doesn't tell you everything, right?
yeah.
I wonder why they had us go back to like after the boomerang fight. Why they had us go back in the original portal? Like, is it faster? I feel like following the map objective might have been like just more sane.
I don't think you can't get there. You need a power up to get up.
Really? That's so cursed.
Yeah.
That's pretty
no.
mean.
So I tried getting up there.
Oh no.
Not for too long, thankfully. I think both of you sort of hesitated on that return trip, at least at
Yeah.
different points.
I luckily saw the message in the race chat.
Yeah,
I
true.
was just like, what am I supposed to be doing here? And then the response is like, read the face bin. I'm just like, I got here from the face bin. But it worked out somehow.
How about combat, MewYou? Did you feel like there was something you were missing, or something you were struggling with, or something you thought was working?
Yeah, I thought I had only one damage window on the bird guy.
Mm-hmm.
You could just stun lock him basically.
Yeah, the run away and let him do his get up attack and then come back in was a real key realization.
Yeah, and I also got him down in the hole and almost unlocked him once, but I died again.
That was a hard fight.
It was.
Yeah.
When he starts playing keep away with those yellow diagonal shots and the swoop afterwards and stuff, that's hard to deal with. You opted to just not. You would just stay away and just wait.
Yeah, because I figured there wasn't. He had to do the thing he was supposed to do before he came down anyway. So going close there would just take damage and might lose again. And since all of the enemies were bullet sponges, they had so much HP. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like Spider-Man's fists are noodles or something. What I ended up doing on that vulture phase was just like, I tried to get under him and like just try to up attack him. Because like there's one time where I tried to like let him do his thing off stage, and then he just swooped off stage and hit me. I'm just like, bruh. So I decided to like just go aggressive.
Yeah, you have to stay at a certain point so he wouldn't hit you.
I honestly don't know what was the better approach when he's doing that keep away. You both had different ideas, and they both had pros and cons. That's made it difficult. How about like navigation? Like there's wall sticking, wall running. You got like multiple different kinds of web maneuvers.
Oh my god, the new Spider-Man, the one without the webs, sucked so bad.
Oh yeah.
But he can fly.
No, he can't. He can
He can glide.
sort of glide. Sort of glide.
That part sucked. Yeah. I'm glad we got the webs right after that.
Yeah. That would have been painful to play more. The game is decent though, but I'm so sad I have played Perspective before because that's a really good.
Oh, all right.
Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Yeah, well, we'll just move on then. It was your exit from Mystery Tournament 19. How was your experience overall, MewYou?
It was good. I had one bad game, one good medium game, and this one. So
Which you've neglected to assign a good or bad value to.
this is medium as well. It's not bad. So
Okay, so
I
just a
just
tiny bit
played it
below
wrong.
average overall.
just played it wrong.
I could agree with that.
It was tough. I mean, both of you played it, multiple parts of it like quite poorly, and then other parts of it quite well. Like it was not at all an easy game to play well the whole way through. Very difficult. So you played well, I think, overall. Go out with your head held high. Thank you so much to both of you for coming out and playing and racing, and for coming to talk to us.
Thank you.
Good talk.
GG's.
GG. Bye.
Bye.